Titanic Submarine. The submersible carrying 5 people to the wreck of the Titanic suddenly imploded. But why did this tragedy happen? The US Coast Guard said yesterday the debris found by search crews in the Atlantic was parts of the submarine of the deadly expedition, and the reminder served as a proof that Hull suffered as a catastrophic implosion. As tribute polls for the 5 crew who died in the accident, question remains unanswered on what caused the Titan to implode. Although an investigation into tragic circumstances is still ongoing, multiple marine experts have spoken out to offer their insight and failure of the hatch sealed by 17 bolts. Former Royal Navy submarine captain Ryan Ramsey commented on the possible reasons for the implosion of the Titan submersible during its decision of the Titanic wreckage. He said that the implosion of the Titan submersible may have been caused when the hatch, secured by 17 bolts, experienced a failure leading to the collapse of the hull under the immense pressure at that depth. He stated the hatch with the 17 bolts they used to seal them it might have had a failure, which has been caused the null to collapse at pressure because there is a huge amount of pressure even halfway down. The pressure hull had a defect. Another possible explanation, according to Mr. Ramsey, is that the pressure hull itself had a pre-existing defects which one fractured under the pressure resulting in the implosion. Mr. Ramsey said the pressure hull inside might have had a defect when they sealed and that's fractured from the pressure and caused seam. The only positive out of it is that the implosion occurred instantaneously, implying that the crew members were not aware of the impending danger, likely caused by instability. Chairman of the US-based Manned Underwater Vehicles Committee, William Cohn, said the implosion of the Titan submersible was likely caused by instability. Speaking to BBC Radio 4 Today program, Mr. Cohn said that clearly something disturbed the pressure hull. If you have ever had a balloon and it just pops, if you just hold it slightly, something happens. An implosion is just a reverse explosion, so it exploded inwards. Soylin, a co-founder of the Ocean Gate expenditure, echoed similar concern when he was asked about the potential cause of the implosion. He said anyone who operates at that depth of the ocean, whether it's a human-rated submersible or robotic submersibles, knows the risk of operating under such pressure and that any given movement or any mission with any vessel, you run the risk of this kind of explosion. Ocean Gate refusing to submit to outsiding regulation. Concern over Ocean Gate's operation had been previously raised by the members of the Marine Technology Society Manned Underwater Vehicles Committee. In the letter, the committee expressed an enormous concern about the development of the Titan, claiming it had not undergone a standard risk assessment by Denmark's DNV, an international maritime classification body. The committee emphasized the importance of the third-party validation to ensure the safety of submersibles occupants. However, OceanGate defended its decision, stating that its goal was to pursue innovative design and operating outside of the establishment system. Because the Titan operated in international waters, if it was not subject to regulation by any country, including a US law requiring passenger submersibles to be registered with the Coast Guard. This lack of regulatory raised questions about safety and accountability of the OceanGate. The Titan was not solely a research vessel, it was designed to the commercial vehicle to facilitate profitable Titanic expenditure of OceanGate. This raises further concern about the nature of the adventure industry, the ethics of the category to wealthy tourists, and the implications of the conducting expenditures of fairly underwater masquerade. The hull material was not suitable. Another expert, deep-water salvage master and former marine Robert Master, said he had declined a trip with Titan predecessor at Ocean Gate and Deepports. Mr. Master, who is an experienced professional in the field of deep sea salvage, and possesses knowledge about operating a challenging underwater environment, said that deemed the equipment and materials used unsuitable for the depth they were going to reach. He told the Daily Beast they were using off-the-shelf hardware from Radio Shack to operate inside, and quite frankly, were talking about an environment that requires robust equipment that has certification and qualification that are established by the different agencies for man-rated submersibles. None of the equipment that I saw inside the submersible was up to that level, so I just choose not to go. Mr. Master believed that the implosion of the Titan submersible occurred based on the understanding of the submersible operating procedure, the extreme condition it was facing. He explained that at a depth of 40,000 to 50,000 feet, the pressure is immense, amounting to approximately a ton and a half per square inch. According to his knowledge, even a small failure in the submersible structure or pressure chamber under such high pressure could lead to an implosion. He went on, quite frankly, I found something else to take that time up rather than take the trip.